Happy Sunday, everybody. If you look, we got a new addition here to the family. Today we had this one here delivered. We had the old cattle knife that was delivered last week. Just a great knife. I mean, the quality, the artwork on these tubes, I mean, you just cannot beat this artwork. If you can get these from a dealer on a drop, they are well worth the money, and then almost double in price as soon as you get them. So, you know, you just cannot beat it. Like, if you look at the quality of these things, just unbelievable. I already did a video on this knife. Me actually opening up the actual box from the post office, so I kind of went over everything there last week in that video. If you want to go back and watch that, you know, just kind of showing you all the little tidbits that you get with these Great Eastern cutlery knives, all the artwork, the detail, just everything. But today we got this one here delivered. Here's the tube top, 352-322 black Texdel, which I believe is just kind of their fancy terminology for synthetic material, but that's okay because these things hold their value and are well worth it. So there's the button you get. Got the old lightning shield there. Just the attention to detail on these are just impeccable. I mean, look at this. Whoever's in charge of this artwork is just, I mean, they go above and beyond. This right here is just something that other knife dealers just aren't putting out stuff like this. Not that I know, you know, stuff like this right here. I mean, the throwback, the retro, the guys who are even older than me, the guys that grew up in the late 50s and early 60s, you know, them guys that went off to fight in the Vietnam War, and you know, stuff like this probably brings back a lot of childhood memories for these guys. This is just unbelievable. Kind of put that off to the side for right now, but here's the actual look at the knife itself. You know, you got the lightning bolt shield there on this 35 frame. Now if we kind of open this up, and Johnny on the spot. Titty out cutlery. Titty out. You know, you just cannot beat these things. Let's close that one very easily. We don't want these, we don't want any rubbage on these things. If we look there, you got the model number 352-322 on that side. That side there on the actual can opener is blank. And let's go ahead and open this main blade back up again. Then we'll pull this blade here. We look at that. Got that carbon stamping there on that side. This is just immaculate. And, you know, I'll put some wicked wax on this as well to keep her protected inside of that wax paper. But what I kind of want to do today is I want to look at this knife kind of compared to some other camp style knives that I've got here on my little mat. Now here, let's just leave this one open. Let's look at the length on this blade here. So if we look at this, you know, it's going to be like 2.5 inch blade we have here. Cut that real soft, just that nice. I mean, it just don't get much better than this, fellas. Let's look at the springs. No gaps, just fine fitting. I mean, you don't feel any catch. Everything's just flush and just smooth. So what we'll do is we'll weigh this knife here. Let's see what she weighs. Got the old meat scale out. This thing is filthy as all galore. We're gonna do this in grams just because we'll get a better idea. So we've got 90 grams, 3.2 ounces. So 90 grams and 3.2 ounces. I think it's a solid, pretty solid little knife. Now what we have back here, this is a 1960 through 76 Boy Scout knife. A guy gifted me for doing some work on a knife of his. If we look at the blade length on this one, we're going to get, well, we get like 2 1/4 inches. But this one here, like I said, this is a 60 through 76, and I'm going to clean it all up. It has the, you know, the awl on it. I believe this one also has a, yeah, a little bottle opener and a flathead screwdriver. But if we look at the weight on this in grams, 73 grams, 2.6 ounces. This does have the baler on it that's still attached, which is hard to come by. The knife is old, but I'll clean this up and make it look practically brand new. Back here we have a newer Swiss Army knife. This is actually my youngest son's. Actually had to borrow this from him to shoot this video. But he's had this since he was 8 and he's 19 now. So if we look at it, it's again, it's going to be a 2 1/4 inch blade on this one. But this one has a lot more tools. Everyone knows what all comes on a Swiss Army knife, but he's even kept the tweezers and the toothpick on this thing, and he uses it relentlessly. So put this in grams, 84 grams. Still lighter than the GEC. What does the GEC is 90? Has not even half the tools. We can just tell, you know, it's the quality of the material that you're getting. Now back here, what we have, I did a video on this knife. This is a 1930 to 1943 Camillus Army issue knife. Now this thing probably seen some time in World War II, but you know, I got this at an estate sale for $5. They're a while back, and this thing right here is just a time capsule. I mean, everything works on it. Everything is in good working order. It has the old lobster claw can opener on it. This thing will bite you when you open it. Still has a baler. It has bovine scales, but let's look and see how much it weighs in grams. So we have 100 grams in this one and 3.55 ounces. And this is, you know, you can definitely tell this is a heavier knife, thicker, but you know, this is a 30 through 43 Camillus. Like I said, it has the 4-tang stamp on it. And you know, you can go back and watch my video on this knife and me kind of getting it in working order, but this video ain't about that knife. This video is just about this knife, and you know, we're kind of comparing it to the other kind of styles, but this right here is just, it's something else, fellas. I mean, they're putting out some good products, and it's a testament, you know, when you try to get one of these used and they're double what they cost brand new. And you know, that's the fit and finish on these. You're not going to find too many newer slip joints with a fit and finish like this thing has. You're just not going to. 1095 carbon steel, it just ain't gonna happen. But this is just a look at my newest addition here. You know, this is Big J's Knives, and it's what we like to talk about. It's what we want to get, and this is definitely a great addition to the newest collection that we have here. Again, the tubing on these things is just above and beyond. You're just not gonna find too many more like this. And, you know, I could keep it, I could sell it. I don't know what I'll do with them. I'm never gonna use them. So it's hard to tell. But these two knives right here, I mean, holy smokes, fellas. It is just This is something else. Anyway, like, subscribe, leave a hate comment, tell me I suck. Hell, I don't care. Keep on watching though.